All right, welcome everybody. All right, thank you so much for coming today. This is the 2023 Garden Club annual meeting, and we are required to have this meeting, but we have so much cool news to share with you today. So, you know, it's a requirement, but it also is kind of cool. And hey, refreshments, what are you going to do? So, and thank you also for coming on election day. If you're in Jacksonville, it is an election day, and I hope that you all voted. And if you haven't voted yet, we're going to end early enough for you to get out there and vote at the last minute. So make sure you do that. My name is Denise Reagan. I'm the Executive Director of the Garden Club of Jacksonville, and I'd like to introduce our staff who's here with us tonight. I'll start with Morgan Pinks, who's over at the bar, our Operations Manager. Next to her is Corinne Lightfoot, Marketing and Membership Manager. And in the back is David Hatcher, our campus caretaker. And everything you see here and everything we do here could not happen without all of them. And we have a great staff of event ambassadors, our part-time staff, who do a great job as well. So let's give all of them a hand. And now I would like to introduce the Garden Club of Jacksonville President, Tiffany Davis.
Thank you, Denise. Well, welcome everybody to the, as Denise said, our 2022-23 annual meeting. Today we gather here to commemorate a truly extraordinary milestone, the 100th anniversary of the Garden Club of Jacksonville. For an entire century, this esteemed organization has remained steadfast in its commitment to preserving nature's beauty, promoting horticulture excellence, and contributing to the betterment of our beloved city. As we reflect on the remarkable accomplishments and activities of our centennial year, it is with immense pride and profound gratitude that we celebrate all the great work we've done. Our journey of celebration began in March of 2022, as we embarked on a year-long tribute to our rich history and enduring legacy. The significance of our milestone birthday was acknowledged by the wider community with a feature page dedicated to the Garden Club in the Times-Union. It was a testament to our dedication and the impact we have made over the past century. In April of 22, we took a poignant trip down memory lane during the Designer of Distinction event. We had the privilege of recapping the highlights of our 100-year history, paying homage to the visionaries who laid the foundation for our organization's success. Through an engaging oral presentation, we shared the remarkable growth, achievements, and profound impact we have made over the years. The pinnacle of our celebrations arrived on October 16th, as we came together not only to commemorate our centennial, but also to pay tribute to our esteemed founder, Nina Kummer. The occasion was a joyous and festive birthday brunch that immersed us in the rich heritage of our organization. We were surrounded by historic photos, which you can see today at the back of the ballroom, that captured cherished moments from our past, reminding us of the incredible journey we have embarked upon. Furthermore, on this day was forever etched in our city's history as the city of Jacksonville officially designated October 16th as Nina Kummer Day, a lasting testament to her profound impact. You can also see that today at the back of the room, that proclamation. At our annual open house in October, we were honored to receive a resolution from City Council member Randy DeFore, recognizing and honoring the Garden Club's 100th anniversary. This esteemed recognition affirmed the importance of our mission and emphasized the invaluable contributions we have made to the community. Once again, you can see this proclamation at the back of the ballroom. As part of our combined circle programs, we had the privilege of hosting Emily Cottrell from the Jacksonville Historical Society, who was instrumental in archiving the Garden Club history. Through her insightful presentation, we discovered the extensive impact of the Garden Club of Jacksonville beyond our own gardens. Over the past 100 years, our organization has played an integral role in shaping the broader history of Jacksonville by hosting and documenting philanthropic, public, and floral events that have left lasting marks on our city. Emily's words highlighted the profound influence we have had on the larger historical narrative of Jacksonville. In addition to our own events, we enthusiastically participated in various special occasions throughout the year, showcasing our dedication to environmental conservation, artistic expression, and horticulture expertise. We actively engaged with the community at Earth Day, presented by JEA at James Weldon Johnson Park, sharing our knowledge and passion for environmental sustainability. The Art and the Garden Festival at the Jack Zoo and Gardens celebrated our artistic flair and our commitment to creating breathtaking landscapes. And at the Greater Jacksonville Fair Horticulture Show, we proudly displayed the fruits of our labor, sharing our horticulture expertise with the wider public. And finally, we were honored to contribute to the Jacksonville Bicentennial Laura Street Festival, celebrating both the rich history and the vibrant future of our beloved city. Today's meeting holds even more remarkable accomplishments that were accomplished this year, and I'm excited for you all to hear about it later in our program. We have much to celebrate, and I look forward to sharing more with you later in the program. At this time, I have to kind of switch gears and move from celebration to a memorial. And now I'm looking at my notes and I can't find my memorial notes. But no, I really can't find memorial notes. That's not true. I just found them. Okay. I only have 3 pieces of paper and I can't even keep track of them. Thank you. So in the midst of all that excitement and accomplishments for the Garden Club of Jacksonville for this past year, we also had some members who passed. And so at this time, I'd like to light a candle in honor and remembrance of those Garden Club of Jacksonville members who departed this year. The act of lighting a candle in honor of those who have passed is a centuries-old tradition that allows us to express what we cannot communicate with words. By lighting a candle for our loved ones, we remember and honor their life and their memory. A single candle is a symbol of the human spirit and brings darkness into the light. Please join me in honoring Margaret Ann Bennett, Alderman Park Circle. Alice Groom, Alderman Park Circle. Margaret Ann Bennett, Alderman Park Circle. It's not working. Carol Gray, Ortega Forest Garden Circle. Alice Groom, Alderman Park Garden Circle. Janet Hogshead, San Marco Garden Circle. Marianne McEuen, Clover Garden Circle and past president of the Garden Club of Jacksonville. Nancy Pomar, Watsonia Garden Circle. Janet Ranney, Point La Vista Garden Circle. Kathy Sandusky, Alyssum Garden Circle. Though our hearts are heavy with grief, let us find comfort in the knowledge that the seeds that they have sown will continue to blossom and inspire future generations. The bonds they forged, the knowledge they imparted, and the beauty they created will forever endure. Let us find solace in the belief that their souls have found eternal peace amidst the flowers and foliage that they so dearly cherished. May the memories continue to flourish in our hearts, and may we forever be guided by their love of gardening, their commitment to the community, and their unwavering dedication to the Garden Club of Jacksonville. At this time, I'd like to call Kathy Gray, our Garden Club treasurer, to the podium.
Hello there. Can you hear me? Up? Ooh. How's that? Better? Okay. Here we go. Okay, I am going to start with the most fascinating information that everybody wants to know today. How do we support this Garden Club of Jacksonville? Where does the money come from? So this past year, we had circle dues, $26,770. We have about 600 circle members. We have friends membership of 14,170. It's just about, I think, 500 members. We've had a banner year on our rentals. We have rentals income of $239,427, which is a significant increase, maybe double what it was the year before. We're through the pandemic. People are coming back and they're renting again. I think we have signed over $300,000 in contracts, rental contracts, during this fiscal year. Very good to our rental team. Morgan heads up our rentals, and the whole team works on them. So some of those will come in next year, but that's a great start. Grant income. Grants are very important to the Garden Club. So we had $66,250. A lot of that came from Jesse Ball DuPont Fund. We have a matching campaign in November, and about 36 of that came from that. We had $15,000 that Jesse Ball DuPont gave us in December so that we can get a new projector for this room. And we had $5,000 from the Late Bloomers Garden Club that we are going to put that with $15,000 and install the projector that Jesse Ball DuPont is now donating to us. So that's a big bargain for us, so that we will be able to put up the new projector, install it, and get a drop-down screen. That's great news for us. And the McGee Foundation was one more for $9,000 there. Contributions, $18,406. Our net program rent revenue was $41,281. Other interest, dividends, rebates, etc., $17,818. So total income, $424,122 to go for running this place. Now, where did it go? The facility is a lot to maintain, as anyone who has a house knows. Utilities, $17,472. Building and liability insurance, $29,509. Repairs and maintenance, $7,407, and that's probably light. We were cautious this year, but I think we'll probably need to do some more next year. Our service contracts and supplies, $26,282, and depreciation, just depreciation on our assets, $13,236. So total facility expenses, $93,906. Now, where did it go for programs and support? Our payroll, $185,188. Other operating expenses, $39,378. Dues to FFGC, $76,040. Yearbook, which we print up and give to all the circles with all the information about circle members, $2,373. Marketing and programming, 15,805. Total program and support, 250,384. Now, these numbers are 11-month numbers, just going through April, so we do have one more month in our fiscal year, so final numbers will be different. But summary is total income, 424,122. Total expenses, 344,290. We have net revenue this year of 79,832. It's a good year for us. And I'll just leave it at that right there, huh? Okay, I'm supposed to introduce Lauren Baxter. Does she know? But she's not. Oh, excuse me. Cindy Reynolds. Cindy Reynolds has decided to take that spot. She is going to talk to us about the governance committee. And nominations. Yeah, I know. She left us all.
Pinch hitting today. I'm Cindy Reynolds, and I was on the Board of Trustees Nominations Committee, which is part of the Governance Committee. So, the committee consisted of Lauren Baxter, John Burr, Julie Howard, myself, and Sherry Tanner. Your returning board members this year, Lauren Baxter, Arthur Bides, John Burr, Susan Caton, Susan Caven, Martha Collins Davis, Tiffany Davis, Linda Irwin, Kathy Gray, Julie Howard, Karen McCombs, Marianne Salas, Ann Sauer, Jan Sillick, Sherry Tanner, and Irene Woodworth. Your new board members, a lot of you in the audience today. Nice to see you. Audrey Adams, Cora Hackley, Marty Jones, Sonja Skinner Jones, Joanne Krestel, Janet Rager, Devin Richards, Catherine Ryman, Art Shad, Stephen Stanton, Michelle, I knew I was going to trip on, Velasquez, I think I got that right, Mediha Zahir. Retiring board members, Victor Hughes, Cindy Reynolds, Becky Rude, Sam Runyon. Your 2023-2024 officers, Tiffany Davis, President, Marty Jones, First Vice President, Julie Howard, Second Vice President, Kathy Gray, Treasurer, Sonja Skinner Jones, Recording Secretary, currently vacant, Vice President of Programs and Corresponding Secretary. Well, here is your Board of Trustees. All Garden Club members in favor of approving this slate for the Board of Trustees, please raise your hand. Excellent. Motion passes. Congratulations to the incoming Board of Trustees. All right, Linda Irwin, Vice President of Programs.
Thank you so much, Cindy. Appreciate it. Hello, everyone. I was in charge of programs this year, and boy, what a year. I don't know if all of you are aware of how many programs and events we do here. I have learned a lot. We have had over 40 events or programs this year. And I would just like to think we could not have done any of these without the support of the volunteers here that gave so much of their time and effort to put on these multitude of events. There are some people I want to thank. I appreciate you letting me go through them, but there are just so many that gave tremendous amount of time and effort to make this a wonderful year. I'm going to start with, wow, we started with open house. That seems so long ago. But Bernice Parker and Colleen Stevens of the Old Fashioned Circle got their group together and put on an incredible open house. We were really pleased with it. Do you have it? Okay, there we go. Boy, this is cool. All right, thank you. Next, we did Nina Cummer's birthday brunch, which was unbelievable. Karen McCombs put it together with a terrific group of volunteers who somehow made it all just come together and be magical. It was a great event, and I hope that we will continue to do it as we go forward. And then some of our programs, or all of our programs, Horticulture Corner, which was humongous. We do over 12 programs twice a day, all year long in Horticulture Corner. So that's coming up with ideas, finding the people to present, and then putting them on. And Mika Hardison and Susan Painter did a wonderful job working with the staff to put on all these events, these programs. Next was Fun with Flowers. Sorry, thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, pecan sales. So we had Susan Cotton, who oversaw the pecan sales. We did great this year. That's our ongoing project that everyone just loves over the holidays. And then, of course, Horticulture Corner. Sorry, there it is, with Mika and Susan. They did a fabulous job. Next is Budding Gardeners. Maureen Biaco and Jean Moyer put that on, and that is such a wonderful program as well. We did 12 of those, and those were for children. And it is amazing how during the course of the year, our attendance just kept growing and growing and growing. And now we have built an incredible series with our Budding Gardeners, and I know that we'll have even more next year. So, okay, next is Fun with Flowers. Sorry, so this is Martha Collins Davis and Medea Zahir put on terrific 6 of those, and those were wonderful topics, and we had a lot of attendance for those as well. Next was the Combined Circles. Connie Long and Levon O'Shields did that. They had 3 of them, and they were wonderful. All of them were just terrific. We appreciate that. Next was the Horticulture Show, which next year I'm hoping we'll get more of you involved with. It's an incredible thing that we do down at the Greater Jacksonville Agricultural Fair, which will be moving, I think, this next year. And we put on a horticulture show, and thanks to Nathaniel Sellers for chairing that. That was a big job. Next was our Luminaria Festival with the help of Martha Collins Davis. That turned out terrific as well. And then we had the flea market, thanks to Sherry Tanner. There's an extra R in there for her name. But thank you, Sherry, for doing that. That was incredible. We had our best, we had our biggest numbers in sales this year with our flea market, and we're really proud of that. And thank you so much for stepping in to do that. We appreciate it. Next was Blooms Galore and More. Bonnie and I chaired that. Barney Sipe, she's a new member and did a great job, and we were so thankful to have her helping us with that. I also want to mention some other people. I don't know if they're on this slide here. Yes, Cindy Reynolds and Susan Painter did the sprout sale, which was very successful, and we appreciate all that they did. And then the Rose Garden Circle stepped up and did the preview party for us, and that was a spectacular event. If any of you were there, it was just wonderful. And then Jean Moyer and Arthur Bedez did also help with us as well in different areas. Jean did the kids corner for us this year. That was great. And then we had a spectacular designer of distinction, and Martha Collins Davis chaired that with, again, the Rose Circle stepped forward and helped us with that as well. So as you can see, there were so many different things we did. I mean, it was a plethora of projects and events, but none of it could have been done without the volunteers, but also without the staff as well. There's so much marketing set up, organization that has to be done for all of them. And thanks to Denise and her wonderful staff, Morgan and Corinne and David, who worked tirelessly to make them all work out. So thanks again. It was wonderful. And I'm going to now pass it to Sam.
Good afternoon. I'm very happy to be here. I am a member of the Garden Club of Jacksonville, the Wildflower Circle, and I am your newly elected district director for the Florida Federation of Garden Clubs for District 4. And that is 13 clubs, and Jacksonville is one of them. And I am very proud of the Jacksonville Club and what they have accomplished this past year and all the years that they have been in operation. First, I'd like to announce the awards. The San Marco Garden Circle won a National Garden Club's Plan America Community Project Grant, and they were awarded $475. Would the ladies from the San Marco Circle please stand and acknowledge this wonderful honor? Thank you. And may I have Elizabeth McGaw, is it McGraw, come up, please? Oh, too bad. He's a hospital. There's your check. Thank you. And I plan to come see that butterfly garden. For the Florida Federation of Garden Clubs Butterfly Conservation Award, the Garden Divas of the Garden Club of Jacksonville. They win an award every time they apply. May I please have Connie Long step forward? Be acknowledged. Oh, that's okay. And then the Wildflower Garden Circle won the Garden Therapy Geriatric and Exceptional Award, and I wrote that award, so I'm happy to accept the check and the certificate. I want to brag about the Wildflower Circle. They have been doing this project for almost 30 years, and every year we decorate many Christmas trees, and the designs and the creations that come out of that group are phenomenal. This year we submitted 120 trees. Now these trees go to the Hospice of North Florida, and after the family member passes, the tree is passed on to a family member. And we are very proud of this continuing project and the joy that it does bring to the patient and families. The Deep South Garden Clubs is recognizing the Garden Divas Club for their Butterfly Conservation Award. They won second place in the Deep South region, which includes Georgia, Tennessee, I'm going to forget someone I know, Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida. Congratulations. That's a lot of people to compete with. The Garden Club of Jacksonville won a Horticulture Corner Award from the Florida Federation of Garden Clubs Horticulture Series Award. Do we have a representative to accept this? Tiffany. Oh, I'm sorry. The co-chairs were Mika Hardison and Susan Painter. Are either of those individuals here? No? Okay. Fun with Flowers Series Award, Garden Club of Jacksonville, co-chairs Martha Davis and Medea. Is that how you say it? Zahir? Okay. Please come and accept your award and congratulations. Garden Club of Jacksonville, Budding Gardeners, Florida Federation of Garden Clubs, Environmental Education Involving Youth Award. May we please have a representative from Budding Gardeners come up and accept this award. Miss Maureen. She co-chaired this event with Jean Moyer. And last, but certainly not least, and I want to brag, when we were at the convention in Kissimmee this past April, they saved this award for the very last to be announced. And I had known that this award had been submitted. And when they read the description, I had my arm pumping my fist every time there was a descriptor of the garden club. The Garden Club of Jacksonville won the Florida Federation of Garden Clubs Garden Club of the Year Award. Congratulations. Now, I would like to note that none of this would be possible without the members of our club and the volunteers that participate in all of our events. We could not do this, and we could not be recognized and basically make money on these awards if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
Oh, next on our agenda is me. I guess I will do this. Hold on one second. I need one prop.
Totally going. I thought she was going to be a little bit longer, but I just wanted to again reiterate just how excited I am about that Garden Club of the Year award and the fact that all our programming just got so many kudos. I mean, horticulture, budding gardeners, fun with flowers. I just want that to really sink in just how amazing this 100th year was. So thank you, Sam, for presenting those.
All right. Oh, I also forgot one other thing. Needed my notes. All right. So I'm going to give you a little by the numbers of the Garden Club, just to help you kind of put all this in perspective. Membership, obviously very important to us. We have currently 637 circle members and 379 friends members, for a whopping total of 1,016 members. We're working very hard on the natural attrition that happens with friends members, and doing better at getting them to renew each year. So stay tuned for more progress in that. You can see a little bit of the trend line here. So in 2019, we had 761 members. These are the yearbook numbers that we publish each year. And you can see that we added the Friends members in 2020. And then actually we started Friends memberships in the fall of 2019. So by 2020, we had 226 Friends members for a total of 914. And then in 2021, a total of 985. And in 2022, 990. So we're very much looking forward to those numbers continuing to trend up. I did want to mention a couple of sad notes. Circles come, and we hope that more come in the future, but some circles can't keep it going all the time. And so we had a couple that are disbanding. Most of them are finding homes in other circles or becoming friends members. So one of them is the Clover Center Circle. They organized in 1952 and they disbanded this year in 2023. So we're very sad to see them go, but we wanted to recognize them here today. We also want to recognize the Garden Center Circle, organized in 1948. They tried to keep it together for one more year. They were very small. Their last year, just about 10 members. Most of those members have found homes, I think, in the Wildflower Circle. So we're very excited that they're going to continue with us, but I did want to recognize them here today, and for a circle that's been with us since 1948. So let's give them a round of applause. All right, so back to some happy news. We had more than 54. This is just the base number. There's probably, and many of these have multiple days, but Garden Club programs and events, 54 in the last year. That includes 12 horticulture corner programs, 12 budding gardeners programs, 7 Fun with Flowers programs. Those happened 4 times in this past year, and 3 of them were twice a day. 6 floral design study classes, which were organized by Irene Woodworth, who I think is here. Oh, she's behind the light. Hi, Irene. And Jen Burchell. And then 7 Floralia programs. We had our Luminaria Festival, our Designer of Distinction, Nina Cummer's birthday brunch, the most successful flea market and Blooms Galore and more ever, and their preview parties, and several outreach opportunities that Tiffany mentioned to you earlier. So 54, that's more than one a week. So think about that. Interestingly, if you haven't visited our blog, I would really like to invite you to do that because most of those programs are recorded and placed on our blog. Even if they're not recorded, there are many, many photos. So we would love you to visit gardenclubjax.org/blog, and you'll find all of these there and more. Garden Club meetings. So these are Board of Trustees, committees, circles, circle presidents. More than 60 of these meetings happened the last year. That's way more than one a week. Rental tours conducted, more than 200 in the last year. Fairly impressive. And then rental events. We've had 101 rentals at the Garden Club since June 1st of 2022. So let's give that a hand. So excited about that. All right, so some campus updates that have happened in the last year. We repaired the Riverside Avenue flagstone. We removed the wallpaper and added and painted the clubroom foyer. Looks very nice now. We added courtyard lighting, and you'll see some examples. So it didn't look quite this bad. This is them tearing it up. But if you look at our front patio now, it looks so much nicer, so much safer. As well. The clubroom here, our lighting outside, if you haven't been here at night, it is spectacular, so pretty. And actually, we had some really cool work done on the lights in the ballroom, and I just was thinking, it's a little bit too bright in here. Maybe I should adjust it just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. All right. So some of you don't realize that we can actually control the lights now by Wi-Fi, which is pretty fun. And it's a great selling point for our rental clients as well. So just a fun little trick for you there. All right. We I need to get to my script here for a little more information here. A grant from the Jesse Ball DuPont Fund. We received a $50,000 grant from the Jesse Ball DuPont Fund to create at least 4 signature events in the 2023-2024 fiscal year that establish the Garden Club as the place in the community to encourage environmental responsibility, forge our connection to the earth, and celebrate green spaces. We are in the midst of planning these programs right now. If you are interested in volunteering to help plan these events, please contact me because we have a lot of work to do, but we're so excited to work on these programs. So we're going to take 4 of our regular horticulture programs and maybe one of our budding gardeners programs and expand them into something fantastic. So anyway, more news about that soon. Just wanted to give you a little update on our landscape project. After 2 years of gathering ideas, researching landscape architects, interviewing candidates, selecting the finalist ML&H, then working with them the last year to create drawings, the Garden Club has a landscape master plan, and you probably saw it when you weigh in. If you haven't looked at it yet, please do. And there's also a brochure back there if you haven't gotten one of those before. So we have unveiled the work at the Ninecomers birthday brunch and presented the plan for feedback from members and the community at least 5 events over the last year. The Board of Trustees will now make plans to move forward with the first phase of the renovation, including the new accessible entrance on Post Street and the adjacent cottage gardens. This is still in process, but that is our dream, our hope, our plan is to make that happen. So look for more information about this and our plans in late 2023. And now I have a very exciting bit of news to you. As of April 27th, the Garden Club of Jacksonville is now listed on the National Register of Historic Places. We owe a huge debt of gratitude to Joel McEuen, who wrote the original application for the City of Jacksonville's historic designation in the summer of 2019. So we've been working on this for a little bit. The Jacksonville Historic Preservation Commission approved it in January 2020. He then updated the application along with images and a letter of support from our staff to submit to the state of Florida in 2022. The Florida National Register Review Board approved and recommended our application to the National Park Service in January 2023. We are so excited about this. As the Garden Club moves forward with our planned landscape redesign, of course, we will include signage celebrating this designation. So please join me once again in celebrating this incredible news. And with that, I would like to bring back Tiffany Davis, who's going to lead us all in a toast, which we're preparing for you now.
As I had alluded in my welcome, we had lots of more exciting things to share. So I'm just so pleased that you were able to hear all the accomplishments of the Garden Club of Jacksonville all within this year. This was all this year. So as we stand here today reflecting on these accomplishments and activities of our 100th anniversary, let us take a moment to express our gratitude. Gratitude for the visionaries who founded this organization, gratitude for the tireless efforts of our members throughout the years, and gratitude for the community that has supported us on this incredible journey. Congratulations to a wonderful centennial year and to winning the Garden Club of the Year Award for the state of Florida. So it rhymes, it's really, really cute. So as soon as everybody has a glass, we'll toast together. Or as I like to say, we'll do a cheers to the 100 years. So we'll wait just a moment. Connie Long just brought up a really good thing that I would like to mention at this time. As you know, we won some great awards at the FFGC on the FFGC level, and I know we acknowledged who helped us write, or not who helped us, who wrote all of those opportunities. So there was quite the application process in order to even be considered for the awards that we received today. And so we acknowledged Levon O'Shields at our Designer of Distinction, but I'm really glad that Connie Long mentioned her name today too. So she's not here with us. I think she's traveling in Greece. She's in Greece. But we can all just celebrate Levon O'Shields for applying for these awards for the Garden Club of Jacksonville. So. We're ready? All right. So cheers to 100 years at the Garden Club of Jacksonville, some wonderful awards that were received this year, and for our historical designation. I want to hear some hooping and hollering. Woohoo! And meeting adjourned unless Denise has anything else. So it's just celebration time. Oh, a photo opportunity real quick.
Right, raise your glass. Everybody raise your glass, please.
Woohoo!
Nice, thank you.
If you haven't already, please enjoy the refreshments and take a look at some of our historical pictures, our 2 proclamations, and of course, our plans for our future landscape. Thank you for attending.